Wow, it looks like we got some patch notes. They said they were not going to release it before season 2, but we got some stuff here. So let's have a look at it, man. They've just released this like at 3 a.m. GMT. I'm kind of surprised. Like, I literally was just doing some stuff and I was like, hey, you know, what is going on here? What is these stuff? So they have said in season 1, offensive options utilizing the heat system had become somewhat formula. I don't even know what that word is. I'll be honest, making it difficult for players to express their individual playstyles. Really? Additionally, the advantages for the attacking player during heat state were often too great, leading to one-sided match developments, an issue we've acknowledged. With that in mind, Season 2 introduces a wide range of updates to the battle systems and significant adjustments and new moves for each character based on following 3 guiding principles. Now, this is kind of crazy because I already said I don't know how we didn't just focus on balancing the game rather than adding new moves. Adding new moves, plural, is a problem because these new moves and moves that go into stances and stuff, they're going to come with bugs and issues. Like at least 4 or 5 of them. That's what's happened in the past. Like, you wanted to balance the game first and then, you know, start adding moves. Maybe in season 3. This early into the game, adding new moves is a bit crazy, but let's move on to the patch notes. So season 2 adjustment policy, expanding strategic options with the heat system. Activating heat provides a major advantage, creating opportunities to pressure opponents with mid-low mix-ups. However, characters lacking strong standing low attacks have been unable to fully capitalize on this advantage. To address this, we've made it possible to transition into a crouching state after a successful heat engager hit by inputting down, back, down, down, forward, giving players more options to apply pressure. So basically what I mean is you can crouch while running in for heat. Additionally, certain characters can now perform heat smash or heat burst from unique stances, enhancing combo variety and mind games during neutral. For characters who previously had limited tactical options during heat, we've introduced a new heat exclusive moves to make their heat state more appealing and dynamic. So probably characters like Lee will have a heat move. You know, some characters never had no moves in heat, but they're saying they're adding moves for characters. I don't even think Leroy did. No, Leroy didn't have one either. So yeah, they're just adding moves, I guess. Rebalancing offense and defense within the heat system. To address overly one-sided match dynamics, we've reduced chip damage across the board during heat state, where its impact was mostly pronounced. Damn. Rest in peace, Leroy. I'm joking. Additionally, in endgame scenarios, it had become common to secure KOs by landing chip damage via heat dash, followed by a quick finishing move, limiting creative decision making. I agree. To improve this, we've lowered the additional chip damage when heat dash is blocked. Understandable. We've also made adjustments to how recoverable health works. Now, even damage taken while grounded will leave recoverable health gauge. I mean, wait, even damage taken while grounded will leave recoverable gauge. Okay, so maybe like Leroy's ground pound punches or Jin's punch the ground, I think. Moreover, heat dash has long had numerous benefits. Don't know if that's a sentence, but okay. Particularly when used from heat engagers with power crush properties. However, this created a gap in power between characters and often led to unbalanced mind games. To address this, we've removed power crush property from most heat engagers or replaced them with other moves, except in a few cases where it's part of character's identity. Exceptions include characters like Jack A, Kuma, Panda, Leo, whose unique stances retain power crush properties on their heat engagers. Okay, so they're in stance. Okay. Improvement in controls to bolster defense techniques. These seem like the stuff that they were talking about before. So like, you know, input buffering where you can move into the foreground, but I'm going to explain it to you anyway so you understand. Historically, in Tekken, it was not possible to sidestep towards the foreground while in crouching state. This created a situation where, for example, a string that could be avoided from one player's side, left, became unavoidable from 2 players' side, right, leading to imbalances in mind games unrelated to players' skill or knowledge. In Season 2, this issue has been resolved. Players can now sidestep towards the screen even while crouching, ensuring that movement options are constant regardless of side. So in Tekken 7, you used to be able to, everyone wanted to choose player one side because they were able to move properly and stuff like that. You ain't gonna need that anymore. In this, it's okay. Input buffering at the start of rounds, allowing players to execute a move the instant the round begins. So like maybe if you try to do Godfish straight away, you could tap forward and then it says fire, you could just down forward and then just do Godfish straight away. You should be able to do things like that. It's basically saying. Where we input buffering for side steps, even during recovery or stun states, so players can now buffer movement and execute it seamlessly once able to act. These changes aim to improve the overall responsiveness and fluidity of control, helping players of all levels enjoy the game more comfortably. Regarding future adjustments, additionally, in order to address issues pertaining to the large frame advantage on heat activation and the excessive strength on heat dash, the development team is currently in the final stages of making adjustments geared towards reevaluating aspects that impact the strength of offense and also focus on improvements in defense. These adjustments are scheduled to be completed by the opening of TWT 2025 on May the 9th. Rah! So there's even more changes. I feel like this game is an open beta at this point, man. Throw mechanic. So change to throw mechanic. In season 2, to address difficulty on countering throws, the following adjustments have been implemented. Loosening the input window for throw breaking using 1+2. What? Okay. This change aims to reduce instances where players fail to break throws despite successfully predicting them, particularly due to the difficulty of executing simultaneous button presses. So we could just press L1, but it slowed down a bit. That's interesting. Increased recovery for with normal throws by adjustment intent. By increasing recovery on whiff by 6 frames, players will have an easier time punishing opponents who miss their throws, especially when using crouches and backdashes to evade. However, considering that throws are often ineffective against opponents who can react and break them upon seeing their animation, additional benefits are being provided to the player attempting a throw. Number 3, when a throw break is successfully performed, the thrower will recover 1 point of recoverable health. Did they kind of like say, hey, remember before it showed on Tekken Talk that you get chip damage, but now they're saying that you don't get no chip damage. Huh? You recover now? I don't know. How about just leave it? But anyways, cool. Number 4, when a throw break is successfully performed, player that grabbed will receive 5 points of recoverable health damage. What? What? When a throw break is successfully performed, the player that was grabbed will receive 5 points of recoverable health damage. I don't know why they just didn't leave it alone. Revised adjustment after community feedback. After initial announcement, the development team received feedback from players and reconsidered one of the proposed adjustments. It was concluded that imposing a disadvantage on the defender for executing a successful throw break would be excessive, as throw breaking is a high skill mechanic that reflects a player's practice and proficiency. As such, the following spec will be scrapped in an upcoming patch. Number 4, when a throw break is successfully performed, player that was grabbed will receive 5 points of recoverable health. Note, while these changes will be applied as soon as possible, there might be a slight delay following the release of version 2. The adjustments are scheduled to be completed before the opening of TWT 2025 on May 9th. See, now this is where it gets a bit confusing, right? It says, as such, the following spec will be scrapped in an upcoming patch. And it says, note, while these changes will be applied as soon as possible, there might be a slight delay following the release of version 2. So yeah, I'm unsure. Let's just thank you for your continued support of Tekken 8. Let me know what you lot think about that in the comment section down below. I mean, I already said the throw breaking thing was silly, and you taking health for breaking throws, it made no sense. I think everyone can agree that was dumb. It just didn't make sense. I still don't agree to King having homing throws, when he's in heat. It's kind of weird to take that mechanic out in season 1 when everyone was complaining about throws being homing, and then now all of a sudden you're now giving it to one character to boost their throws when that character was already like really, really strong. Makes no sense. But I don't know, these are decent changes. I just want to see what moves the characters have, because I feel like a bunch of characters have a bunch of moves. We don't know what the moves are. We don't know what they can do. The moves that I saw are brand new for, characters like Jin, like doing Psycho Crusher, and it's a mid and it's plus. Then it goes into stance. Then you've got Zafina that's got a swipe move that's mid. It's just, I don't know. Devil Jin's, high move where he pokes your forehead, and it's unblockable. These moves are just strange. They weren't needed. Like, they don't kind of like, they wasn't needed to be added to kind of help their, like, a lacking part of their moves list. It was just literally, they just kept on adding moves. Makes no sense, but again, it's a step in the right direction, and I'm glad they took it away. They were kind of like acting like, oh yeah, like this was okay. It's not okay. But season 2 is nearly there. April the 1st, it is now the 29th of the 3rd, so we're not far away. And I will be updating, I'll be doing a very long stream, like streams for the whole week. So check out this channel for more content for season 2. I'll be uploading a hell of a lot. I'll be going through all the changes, and we'll be trying out a few other things as well. So make sure to subscribe. Subscribing is key for me to grow and for me to do more things on this channel and to spread the word of Tekken. Other than that, take it easy, everyone. Peace.